Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be doing a good old makeup haul. I have recently been doing quite a bit of shopping on Beauty Bay, so I have two packages. One I received last Thursday and one I received this morning. So the one I received last Thursday, I've opened it, I've used some of the products because you know I wasn't really intending on actually doing this haul, but then I made another order. It came today and it's quite a big box. It's probably the biggest box I think I've ever received from Beauty Bay. So I just thought, you know what, I'll get a sneaky video out of it and show you guys everything I got. So bear with me just a wee sec to get the boxes over here. This is the box that I had received this morning, and then this is the box that I had received last Thursday. So I'm going to dig into this box first. I have already opened this box and took all of the rubbish and packaging out just to actually speed this video up, and I have also used a product from this order as well. And it's on my eyeballs today. I'm not too sure whether the tutorial will be up before or after this video. It'll be linked down below in the description box for you guys. Woo! The first thing I got was this, and I'm pretty impressed to say the least about the packaging of this. I did hear Kathleen Lights talk about this brand. So this is the brand Pretty Vulgar. I'm not too sure where this brand originates from. I am guessing it is an American brand because I've never heard of it here in the UK or anywhere else, but it is on Beauty Bay. Not too sure how long it's been on Beauty Bay, but I just heard Kathleen Lights talk about it first, and the products did seem very, very interesting and they just appealed to me. The first thing I picked up from their brand was the Lock It In setting spray. The reason I bought this setting spray is none other than because of the packaging. The packaging of this setting spray is absolutely adorable, but it just looks like a vintage perfume spray bottle. It just looks absolutely beautiful. One thing I also have noticed is, unfortunately, this isn't actually how you spray the setting spray, but how cute would that be? How bougie. It just has the normal spray mist. So this is a matte setting spray, just in case any of you guys are wanting to purchase this and you don't necessarily like a matte finish. I do like a matte finish because I don't know why, I just do, and then I will just highlight in other areas. It kind of depends what mood I'm in. Sometimes I'll go for a dewy look or a glowy look, whatever, blah blah blah, but I just kind of prefer my base to be matte. And it just says here that it is lavender and vanilla essential water in it, also to prevent your makeup from melting, cracking or fading and settling into fine lines. So this next product I might talk about, I also bought this because of a YouTuber. I had heard her talking about it. Jamie Genevieve? Yeah, it was Jamie Genevieve. So this is the Noid, I think it's pronounced Noid, N-I-O-D, and this is their photography fluid, and this is just like a highlighting system, but I must actually do a bit of research into this about what it actually does completely. The thing I do know about it is the fact that it's just like a primer for the skin. So it just says here, apply instead of or under a liquid foundation to balance out undesirable color tones and skin perfections. Okay, so you can actually use this below your foundation or mixed in with your foundation. So it's just the packaging here, and it just has the wee dropper. So just gonna open it up. Oh, okay, so it actually is slightly highlighty. It's not a word, but oh well, we're making things up today. I see. For some reason I just thought that this was just going to be like a clear serum, but I don't know if you can see, I just have it in this section here of my hand. Yeah, it definitely has like a bit of a highlight tinge to it. I'm definitely looking forward to trying that. I have a video coming up. I haven't filmed it yet, obviously. I might include some of these products in it, but I'm going to be doing a video where I'm going to be trying and testing out a load of brand new makeups, basically like a full face first impressions actually. Next product I'm going to talk about is also from Pretty Vulgar, and this is one of their mascaras. This is the Feathers mascara, and this is in the shade The Raven, which I'm guessing is black. So again, with the setting spray, the packaging is extremely cute. Some people might find it tacky. I just find it really, really cute and different. I just really, really appreciate it whenever brands actually think outside the box and are very different and innovative whenever it comes to the packaging of their products. So that's just what the packaging looks like there, and then it just has like a wee bird at the top. It could be a raven for all I know, it could be a pigeon, I don't know, but the packaging itself is like a bird cage. It just looks really, really vintage to me. I hope you don't hate me, but I'm not going to open this up and look at the wand because I have so many mascaras at the minute that I am trying to use up, because as you know, mascaras have like a 6 to 12 month use date. If I open this, that means I'm going to have to use it up, and I'm not prepared to use this just yet because I'm using so many mascaras at the minute. So the next thing I got is from Makeup Revolution, and this is their Bake and Blot powder. I have the Bake and Blot powder in the shade Translucent. I recently tried it in a video and I'm loving it. Loving it that much that I bought this one, and this is in the lightest shade, which is obviously white. It goes white, then translucent, and then into the other shades. So the reason I do love this powder is because it sets the skin, obviously. But one thing I do look for in a powder is the fact that I want it to not only set my skin, but I also want it to keep the brightness within my under eyes and wherever I do place. And this powder does that. It's absolutely beautiful. I love it. It lasts all day. But I just thought I would get the white one just to actually see if it would make a much difference in my under eyes in terms of brightening even more. So I got this. I'll take it out of the packaging. Ever since Jouer released these makeup bags, I wanted one ever since. The makeup bag I'm using at the minute, and I'm not even going to show you it because it's absolutely disgusting, but it's a Ted Baker makeup bag that my mum got me ages ago, and I'm not even joking, it was like years ago for Christmas, and it is disgusting. It is so skanky. I was in desperate need for a brand new makeup bag, so I just thought I would treat myself and buy myself the Jouer makeup bag. There was two sizes, by the way. There was this one, and then there was another one which was more rectangle, if that makes sense, more of like a boxy shape, but I wanted this shape because as you can see it does flare out at the top, so it does mean that this one is slightly bigger. It just means that whenever I'm going traveling or something, that I can fit a decent sized eyeshadow palette, and I can include all of my makeup products in here and all my brushes and everything. I am going on holidays in the next couple of weeks. I'm going to Valencia, so I just kind of thought that this would just be nice to take with me. The only thing that I'm not too happy about is the fact that in my Ted Baker makeup bag there's like a wee zip pocket, and there's another wee pocket on the other side, whereas this doesn't have any pockets, because whenever I'm traveling or whatever it may be, I always like to put my beauty blender in the wee pocket so that it's not like dirtying all of my other bits of makeup and brushes and stuff. The next two products I got are the Colour FX Shimmer Veils. I got one in the shade Gilded and one in the shade Mercury. These are just like a cream shadow, and I'm guessing that they do dry down well. I hope that they dry down. I just thought that these would be really, really nice. They just kind of reminded me of the Stila Magnificent Metals, but the Stila ones are more of like a chunky glitter. They're just like a pure glitter, whereas these are more of like a sheen. So I will swatch them here to see what they're like. Oh, I absolutely hate them wee doe-foot applicators. Hate them. Okay, so that's the two of them swatched there. So this bronze one is in the shade Gilda, and it's just like a true bronze, and it actually, if you look up close enough, it actually has some like glitter reflex through it, which are, they actually look to be silver, which is actually quite nice. Then this shade Mercury is just like a very true silver. So it should be interesting to see how they dry down and see if they see how they wear, and to see what they're like actually on the lids, to see if they crease or transfer anything. I would say they would just be nice just all over the lid and just blend it up into the crease, or a pigment put on top or something like that. I'm not too sure, but we'll try them in a tutorial at some stage, but I'll just keep them on my hands for now just to actually see how they dry down. But the next product I have here is actually the product that I'm wearing on my eyeballs today, and this is a crystallized glitter from LA Splash, and this is in the shade Hawaiian Fizz. Neon is so in at the minute, and I have been absolutely loving it. So I'm really wanting to do like a really neon yellow makeup tutorial, but I just thought that this glitter would be absolutely perfect for this, because it is just like a very vibrant bright yellow. It is absolutely beautiful. You will see how it applies in this makeup tutorial, which I would say is probably already up, but even the name Hawaiian Fizz just makes me want to eat it. Like, it just sounds like a cocktail. It's just so juicy and yummy. The next two products are also by the brand Pretty Vulgar. I got a blush. Let's try that again. I got a blush and I got a bronzer. So I'll talk about the bronzer first, but it's bronzed bee or bee bronzed. One of the two. And this is in the shade Bronze Mannequin. On the website there was only 2 shades of the bronzer, so I just got the lightest one just to kind of play it safe. This is what the packaging looks like. It's just like a rose gold. It is plastic. It does feel cheap. What can you do? So this is what the bronzer looks like here. Oh, it's very creamy but very powdery at the same time. Okay, that's interesting. So it actually doesn't look to be not a bad colour. Hopefully this will be okay on my skin tone. But I'm just kind of worried about the formula of it. It just seems very, very soft and powdery. Like, I'm even getting like a bit of fallout even within the pan, like actually touching it and stuff. So the next one is a blusher, and this is the Make Them Blush. And this is in the shade Tickled Pink. Just like the bronzer, this is in the exact same packaging, but this one is more of like a true yellow gold. That's what the blusher looks like there. Very, very nice, very, very nice colour. It's just a very true pink, and that's just what it looks like there. Exact same formula as the bronzer, very, very soft and creamy. Very, very soft matte blush as well as the bronzer. It's matte as well, I forgot to add. Again, I just seem to be like dipping my finger in there, and a lot of kickbacks seems to be coming up. So I don't know. I'll try them in a video and see how they go. Then I just got a single shadow from Makeup Geek, and this is one of their duochrome eyeshadow pans, and this is in the shade Limelight. So let me see. This also would have been perfect for today's makeup tutorial. Maybe I could do another one. So this is just like a lime green, and it just has like a kind of like a foiled finish. So if I just give it a wee swatchy poo. Oh, lovely. So yeah, it's definitely very, very metallic. It's absolutely beautiful. It's very, very shimmery. Then I got another one, and this is just one of their foiled eyeshadow pans, and this is in the shade Voltage. The only way I can describe this shadow by just looking at it is Nylon by MAC. I used to use Nylon by MAC every single day religiously for my inner corner highlight or my brow bone highlight. Absolutely beautiful. And even when you put it on like the highest points of your cheekbones, or just like on the tip of the nose for a face highlight, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. That's the only way I can describe this, although this shade is a wee bit more golden, whereas the MAC by Nylon is just a wee bit more vanilla-ish. But yeah, talking about vanilla, this is just more of like a vanilla base, kind of with like a gold champagne-ish yellow reflect to it. I don't know, I'm like the worst person at describing things. 2 other products I got, and I have, as you can see, I have opened these. So these are by Makeup Revolution, and these are from the Revolution Pro range. So these are their pigment pomades. I got the shade Classic Red and Lemon Yellow. I got the Classic Red because I sometimes find that with red eyeshadows, or if I'm doing red eye makeup tutorials, it's sometimes very, very hard to find a true red, or I don't know, it's just, I just sometimes find that red eye makeup looks are very, very hard to achieve. But I just thought that this would be pretty interesting to try, just to like pack all over the lid, or to use for a cut crease or whatever, and then place a red shadow or pigment on top of it. I also bought these because I thought that these would be pretty good on the waterline as well. That's what the yellow one looks like there. They're not the creamiest, like they're pretty stiff, if that makes sense. We're now on to the second box. First thing I got was this ES2 cleanser, Vitamin C Glow Boosting Unicorn Transforming Clay Cleanser. Oh my god, well that was a mouthful. So this really appealed to me because, for the simple fact that it said unicorn. But basically what it is it's just like a clay cleanser, and it does come out pink. I haven't used it yet, so it does come out pink, and then once you actually start to emulsify it into the skin, it turns yellow once the face is completely clean of makeup, dirt, grease, oil, whatever. So yeah, it should be quite interesting. I did try this on my foot of all places. Yeah, my foot, and it went yellow pretty quick, to be honest. Like, it seems to be like as soon as it nearly hits the skin it went yellow, but I don't know, we'll try it. I was really looking forward to this because I thought that it was maybe going to be like holographic or have like glitter through it, but no, it's just pink, and it does smell like grapefruit, which is quite nice. But the next 5 products are all from Wet n Wild, by the way, because I'm intending on doing a full face of Wet n Wild tutorial. Wet n Wild Mega Liner. I have used this numerous times before on my channel. Absolutely love this. It is absolutely fantastic. Love it so much. So this is actually a wee top up. The next thing I got for the video is a mascara, and this is the Lash Renegade mascara. I am loving the packaging. That's one thing I will say. I was loving the packaging. I've actually had my eye on this mascara for quite some time now. I haven't actually heard many people talk about this mascara in YouTube or videos or anything, so it should be quite interesting to see what it's actually like. One thing I know that I probably won't like is the wand. I do not like wands like this. I prefer a longer haired bristled wand to this. For example, I would rather the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara wand to the Benefit They're Real mascara wand, because the Benefit They're Real mascara, the bristles are quite short and they're hard and stumpy, and I don't know, I just, no. Next thing is a blusher, and this is the Apricot in the Middle blush. Not too sure how I'm gonna get on with this. I was expecting this blush to be more of like a peachy tone, but I don't know, it's just very similar to my skin tones, therefore I'm not too sure how it's going to show up on the skin, although it might look quite nice. You just never know, and it does have a few wee glitter gold reflex through it, so it might be quite nice, who knows, but I just was expecting it to be a wee bit more peachy and have a wee bit more colour to it. Then I got this, the Wet n Wild Colour Icon Eyeshadow Quad. Now, there's two things I have to talk about this this little palette here. First things first, the website was very deceiving. Whenever I bought this on the website, I was expecting this palette to be about the size of this palette, but no, that's fine. The second thing is, this is by far the cheapest packaging I think I've ever felt in my life. It's just the cheapest packaging ever. At the back, they haven't even bothered their asses to put anything apart from a sticker. I'm not going to swatch it because I am wanting to wait for the full face of doing Wet n Wild makeup, and then I'll swatch it then. It's very different for Wet n Wild, I do respect that. I'm looking forward to trying this, but the packaging is just... Last but not least, I bought another eyeshadow palette. Do you know what? I was in search for a nude, everyday neutrals eyeshadow palette, and I cannot tell you how many eyeshadow palettes I have that are nudes and natural and everyday, but this is the brand by Beauty Bay EYN, and this is their nude 9 colour eyeshadow palette. So this is what it looks like here. I bought this and I'm not sorry. I have been using this nearly every single day since I got this last Thursday. It is honestly perfect. It is absolutely perfect. I cannot fault this palette at all. Maybe the fact that this is a shimmer. I'm not really a big fan of shimmer shadows, I'm more of a matte kind of gal, but in this palette you have everything. I would say this palette is going to become my #1 palette to travel with, because it has a brow bone shade or fair skin toned. You can use this as a transition, whereas I use this as a transition shade. It is absolutely beautiful. You can build up or you can have it more subtle. It has a dark brown, it has a black. They're all the matte shades. Shimmer, 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 and the shimmer shades are quite nice as well. I will probably only mainly dig into the matte shades, but if I wanted to, the shimmer shades are there just to spice it up in the evening times or something. It also has this shade down in the bottom here, which is a gunmetal groove, and it's just kind of like a titanium steel grey metal shade, and it is actually quite nice. But these shadows are perfectly pigmented. They blend out like an absolute dream. They are honestly absolutely amazing, and this is just such a great wee palette for a beginner, whether you're a makeup artist, experienced, whatever. It is just all around amazing.